Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, as you can tell by today's title, it is money saving tips. Now, I'm going to split it into part 1 and part 2. So, this is part 1, and if this sounds like a good video for you guys to watch, then please stay tuned. Okay guys, so, like I said, this is the first 10. So, okay guys, let's get into the first 10 of money saving tips. The first one I've talked about in other videos is budget. That's a good way of saving money, is by budgeting your money, and you know how every pound coin and every note is going to work for you. The second one is turn off any lights that you are not using. It wastes electricity. I'm a sucker for this one because I love the landing light on when I'm in bed. The kids don't, but I do. I've had it ever since I was a little girl. So I'm trying to change that mindset of I don't need the landing light on. So turn off lights. Batch cook. Again, I talked about budget and I've talked about batch cooking in other videos, but batch cooking is money saving. It's good for if you're having kind of like a short week or a short month, you've got batch cooked meals kind of backed up for you. If you buy loads of meat, veg, different things like that, this reduced, you can make good meals and you can put them in the freezer. So batch cooking is definitely a good way. 4, avoid convenience foods. A, because of convenience foods is unhealthy, but B, because convenience foods is actually quite more expensive than batch cooking your own. And homemade food always tastes better than shop bought foods anyway. That's my personal opinion. Start selling stuff. So any stuff that you don't use, toys, clothes, anything like that, then sell, obviously, if they're good. Belle is going through clothes like there's no tomorrow because obviously she's in her first year, she's going through growth spurts and different things like that. So any clothes of Belle's that have been hardly worn or still in really good condition, yes, I do sell them. I don't sell vests and I don't sell baby clothes, but clothes, toys that the kids don't use anymore, I sell, whether it's on Facebook, Gumtree, Spock, eBay, anything like that. Car boot sales I've done. It's a good way of getting rid of stuff and making little pocket money. Especially if like I sell the girls stuff, they'll have whatever toys they sell, they'll have the money so they can do what they want with it. Write a list. This goes hand in hand with a budget, because if you write a list, you know exactly what you need to spend money on and what you need to do. And it takes more planning and more effort, but it's definitely, I would say, kind of like a good thing to do. Clean out your wardrobe and closet. Again, get rid of unwanted stuff that you have you've never worn. You may have tags. I'm guilty of this. I've got stuff in my wardrobe that I've never worn, still got tags on, might have worn once and be like, no, I don't like these. So I'm definitely guilty of that, guys. Sorry guys, my phone cut out. Cancel unused memberships. So this could be gym membership, Netflix if you don't use Netflix anymore. Kind of store cards, anything like that that you got membership for, or well, not necessarily a membership. Store cards in particular, I think it was 2 store cards I've got rid of, not because they were membership or anything, but purely because the cards are there. You get rewards if you shop. But I found that when I had the store cards in my purse, I was spending money that I didn't really want to spend. So that's why I got rid of them, and it just made easier. Buy used. Again, you could take this with a pinch of salt, but charity shops, eBay, Etsy, car boot sales, different stuff like that. Doesn't just because it's by use, it doesn't mean that it's not in good condition. Obviously, before you buy things, check it first and of different things like that. But 9 times out of 10, you can get really good deals at car boot sales. You can get clothes bundles on eBay, big piles of them for really good price as well, which I find really good. And particularly like with all my 3 kids are going through growth spurts at the minute, so they go in through clothes like there's no tomorrow. And I always find that buying used is good. Don't get me wrong, half of their clothes in their wardrobe is not just used stuff. I have bought them stuff as well. But the basic stuff like jeans, shorts, skirts, different stuff like that, I do tend to buy used. And then the final one is brown bag lunch. I used to do this when I was working. I used to take my own pack lunch into work just because it's cheaper and it's easier. It saves you money in the long run. And I think that's the one thing that I do like about doing that. Brown bag lunch. I know it's a funny term. Right, guys. So that is my money saving tips part 1. I will be filming part 2 in the next 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed this video, then as always, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. And I will see you guys soon for another video. Bye.